Hey everyone, Edwin Murray here of RowingMachineKing.com, and I'm going to give a brief review of the WaterRower Oxbridge rowing machine. Now here's a brief overview of the features. I'll talk about a few of the items here. First thing that I really have to mention, and it's one of the first things that stand out when you look at this particular rowing machine, it has a beautiful stylish design. Now, at the time of this recording, I've reviewed a handful of WaterRower rowing machines, and they all essentially perform the same. I mean, you're going to get the realistic rowing motion, you're going to get a solid rowing experience overall, but each and every machine has its own unique flavor, so to speak. And this particular rowing machine, the WaterRower Oxbridge, it just looks gorgeous. And that word is a really good description of how it looks. These pictures that I'm showing here and the pictures you see online just don't give it justice. It looks absolutely stunning, and essentially everyone agrees with me as well, because part of my review process is, in addition to checking out the machine by myself, I also read various reviews online to see what other users say about the particular machine. Now, the WaterRower Oxbridge is from the Premium Designer series, so it's more of a premium rowing machine compared to the introductory WaterRower Natural. So it's more premium. So yeah, so it does cost a little more, but aesthetically it looks a lot better than the Natural does, and it comes with premium materials like I just mentioned. It's handcrafted from solid cherry wood with Danish oil finish, and like I mentioned, it's made with premium materials. Now, as far as the multifunctional performance monitor, it comes with the S4, that stands for Series 4, so S4 is just short for Series 4. And it's a very handy fitness monitor. It tracks a lot of fitness data, such as your workout intensity, your stroke rate, your heart rate, your workout duration, your target fitness zone, and your distance. So it's very handy. And also it has the ability to hook up with your computer, whether it's a PC or a Mac, and it can sync with various rowing machine software. So you can have a better idea of tracking your fitness data. You can also race against other WaterRower users who also have their WaterRower hooked up to a computer. So that's a really nice function there of the performance monitor. Briefly go over the other items here. Has an ergonomically molded seat. It's a really comfortable seat. It glides up the seat rail easily. And I'll talk about the weight capacity later on. It's actually 1,000 pounds. So this thing, it's tough. It's really tough. I talk about the weight capacity in the next slide. Has a comfortable handle. Never had issues with using the handle on these machines. There's other machines I use, other premium machines I use as well, and I get blisters on my hands still. And I've been rowing for a decent amount of time now, but I don't have those issues with this particular handle on this machine. It has a quick adjusting footrest. It's something you would expect from a premium machine. Easy storage, and it has a smooth and realistic rowing motion. That's another one of the big selling points for this particular rowing machine. WaterRower in general, but for this one, because I think the biggest selling point has to be the beautiful stylish design, and also its smooth and realistic rowing motion. A lot of users of this particular machine, WaterRower in general, but users of this particular machine have said it really reminds them of the time when they used to be out rowing on an actual boat on the water. So it says a lot about the type of experience you get on a WaterRower. Now this is a brief overview of the specs here, and I'll touch on a few of the items here. The resistance type is water. It's WaterRower, so there's 4 different resistance types, and this particular one is water. And as far as adjustable resistance, I put yes here, but I put an asterisk next to the yes because it's not really adjustable. You don't turn a lever to hit, let's say, resistance level 3, and then you roll from there, for example. Your resistance level depends on your workout intensity. So if you roll with low intensity, you're going to get low resistance. And conversely, if you roll with more intensity, you're going to get more resistance. So that's why I said yes with the asterisk next to it. It's more variable. I should call it variable, but that word isn't really used in the industry. So that's why I just said yes, and I just gave a brief explanation. As far as the grade, it's residential. But all the WaterRower rowing machines, they're so tough. They're built really tough. And I'm surprised that this is not commercial grade, any of them, to be honest with you. They have some different commercial grade rowing machines. But honestly, if you're just going to use it at home, if you're going to share it with your family or just a few people, I mean, you're fine with the residential model. Unless you're going to have dozens of people use it every day and beat it up, then you'd probably need a commercial grade machine. But these are built really tough, so you'll be okay with the residential grade. There are the dimensions, the machine weight. There's the maximum user weight, like I briefly mentioned in the previous slide. It's 1,000 pounds. Thing's durable. It's tough, like I mentioned. And as far as the warranties, 5-year warranty on the frame, 3-year on the parts. Very good warranty. I'll put an asterisk next to these items as well, though, however, because you need to register the rowing machine in order to have the 5-year and the 3-year warranty for the various items here. Otherwise, if you do not register the rowing machine, it's only 1 year for both, and you don't want that. So fill out the registration. Make sure you register the rowing machine. Now, as far as the biggest thumbs up for this rowing machine, I mean, WaterRower overall is just a solid rowing machine. Doesn't matter what model you get. Like I said, there are slight little differences between each and every one. But for this particular rowing machine, the WaterRower Oxbridge, the biggest thumbs up has to be that it's just gorgeous. It's flat out gorgeous. It's beautiful. I mean, look at this picture here with this woman using the machine. Look at the dark wood. Regarding the wood, how could I forget to talk about the wood? You know, I've talked to WaterRower reps. I've done a lot of research on all rowing machines, specifically the WaterRower, and they treat this wood like it's gold. They preserve it. They don't expose it to any light until it's going to be used to build a machine. And they still, at that point, they baby the wood. And the reason why they hide the wood from light is so it will be light. It won't change color until later on, till when you get it, when light is exposed to it. So, yes, I just wanted to give an example of the type of company you're dealing with, WaterRower. They're a really great company, and like I was saying, they're well put together, and this one is just absolutely beautiful. So that's the biggest thumbs up of the WaterRower Oxbridge. Now, as far as the biggest thumbs down, a lot of the WaterRowers use the S4 performance monitor, which is a great monitor, you know, but if I had to pick a thumbs down, it has to be the S4 performance monitor. A lot of users, they don't really complain, but they comment that it's not as advanced as other high-end rowing machines and their performance monitors. So unless you're a professional athlete that needs to track each and every little metric of your workout, the S4 performance monitor is fine. I mean, I'm not a professional athlete, and the performance monitor was more than enough for me. There was a whole lot more functions on the performance monitor that I didn't even use. So, and that's the same case with a whole bunch of other users as well, because they all commented on that essentially. So even though I call it a thumbs down, you'll be okay with it. The S4 performance monitor it's more than sufficient for most rowers out there. Thank you for watching this video, and for a more detailed review including images, videos, and comments from actual users of the rowing machine, please visit rowingmachineking.com or click on the link below this video. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey everyone, Edwin Murray here of rowingmachineking.com, and I'm going to give a brief review of the WaterRower Oxbridge rowing machine. Now here's a brief overview of the features. I'll talk about a few of the items here. First thing that I really have to mention, and it's one of the first things that stand out when you look at this particular rowing machine, it has a beautiful, stylish design. Now, at the time of this recording, I've reviewed a handful of WaterRower rowing machines, and they all essentially perform the same. I mean, you're going to get the realistic rowing motion, you're going to get a solid rowing experience overall, but each and every machine has its own unique flavor, so to speak. And this particular rowing machine, the WaterRower Oxbridge, it just looks gorgeous.